Oh, I'm live. I pressed live button and now I'm live. Hey everybody, I'm just doing another live update. This is all very new for me. I've got to tell you, this whole live streaming stuff really freaks me out. I can see nobody's actually watching right now, so it probably doesn't really matter. So, hey, look, I just wanted to do a bit of a channel update. You might have noticed that over the last few months, or at least for most of this year, my channel's kind of slowed down a bit. I haven't been uploading as regularly, and yeah, it's kind of annoying. I mean, if I had my way, I would. Hey, hi, Sophie. One of my commenters on my community page just said hi. I never, yeah, wow, this is kind of weird. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, anyway, so I've got to pay attention to my piece of paper here. Okay, so I haven't been uploading regularly this year, and it's there's a number of reasons. One is they take so long to make. From the moment I started doing animated lessons, the major downfall is they just take forever to do. The shorter ones are really easy, and you'll notice that sometimes I'll do a harmonica one for, say, just a basic song, and then suddenly I can make one for chromatic harmonica, one for tremolo harmonica, one for recorder and stuff. And most of the things that I've designed for that tutorial are already made and ready to go. I just have to change some things around. So, yeah, anyway, sorry, I'm just looking at this thing. Should I say hi on that? No, I won't. Okay, no, never mind. Okay. I'm distracted. I'm very distractible. Okay, so anyway, it takes so long, and the other reason is some of the things that I've been making. With the things that I've been making, I've actually been scheduling a lot of videos. So one thing you're probably not aware is that every second video I make, I'm scheduling for December, because December is like my really big month. For some reason, I think it's because people are trying to learn Christmas carols, perhaps. So yeah, my view count just goes through the roof, especially for my Silent Night videos. So I'm trying to put more content in December. So I'm sort of just biding my time. But I really want to produce more videos. So that's why I'm starting to experiment with this whole live stream thing. I thought that maybe I could show you guys that, I don't know, that I'm still here, and maybe I could be a bit more productive just by experimenting with this. But anyway, that's me rambling. The other thing is I actually got a new job. You probably didn't know that for about for the last 3.5 years, I've actually been a stay-at-home dad. That's one of the reasons why I started this channel, just to keep my sanity intact. But no, the main thing is that I was made redundant. I used to be a projectionist, and when we went from 35mm film to digital in, I think it was 2014, suddenly projectionists weren't really in demand. So I had a whole bunch of skills that were not really viable anymore. So anyway, I was made redundant, and ironically, I'm now what's called a technical manager for another cinema, which is actually exactly the same as my projectionist job, because it turns out there's still a lot that projectionists can do, even though they've gone digital. But there's just not enough work for as many projectionists as there was. So anyway, yeah, a big chunk of my week is taken up by work, by looking after the kids and all that kind of stuff. So that's why my videos are few and far between. But I'm still here. I'm still slugging away. If you go to my community page, I do place updates there, and you can see that I'm working on a new look harmonica for my harmonica videos. So that's going to be really cool once that's done. So anyway, okay, I'm distracted again. Anyway, if you hear any noises in the background, that's just Charlotte. She's the cockatiel who lives here. She's very talkative. I put some food out for her, so she should be silent for at least a little while. Okay, so why am I live streaming? I've written down some bullet points here. Why am I live streaming? I'm live streaming. I think I already said that. I'm just trying to, just trying to be more active on my channel, I guess. And also other people are doing it. So I thought, why shouldn't I give it a go? I'm just going to type something here, because I don't. Ooh, that was really weird. I just wrote hi back and then I got a text message. I'm just going to make sure. Oh no, that's just something else. Anyway, anyway, distracted. I'm a very distracted person. Future plans. Oh yeah, plans for the channel. Okay, so as you know, there's more videos coming out in December. I'm also trying to make longer videos now because I discovered that well, you actually can generate more revenue from longer videos. If you belong to my group, if you're a YouTube creator and you belong to my group circle of YouTubers, you'll see I posted an article there recently that my brother shared with me. My brother also has a YouTube channel. He's a geography teacher, so he teaches geography and stuff on his channel. So that's Darren Gedge. If I'll put a link in the description below when I'm finished this, if I remember. Anyway, so anyway, he shared it with me. Apparently, longer videos perform better in analytics and all that kind of stuff. So I'm kind of experimenting with that as well. And I've also realized that a lot of my tutorials, okay, fine, the series is called Tune Basics, but I've only been showing you one way of how to play something. And more often than not, there's actually more than one way to play something. So why I'm trying to make longer videos now is I kind of want to just expand on them and show you that, yes, this is the easy way to play something, but then there's actually also a slightly longer, more convoluted way. Well, maybe not. Anyway, better way to play it. Oh, I've gone back down to 3. There's 3 people watching me. It's kind of weird. I'm just trying to imagine those 3 people in my living room right now, how awkward it would be if I was doing all the talking, which pretty much sounds like most social situations for me. But anyway, so future plans. Okay, yes. Shane Kamau. Shane, if you are watching this, hi. I don't think you are watching this. You've probably got better things to do. Shane Kamau is a brilliant Kiwi guitarist. I've known him for many years, maybe over 20 years. We used to do camp counseling together when I was a teenager. So he is a brilliant classical guitarist. And the reason I'm mentioning him is we've been talking about doing a bit of a collaboration. I'm actually going to have him make some basic guitar tutorials for me to put on this channel. So I don't know how long that's going to take. It might take a while. There'll be video tutorials. They won't be animated. So that's going to be really exciting. So I'm really looking forward to working with Shane to get that done. You won't really see me in the videos beyond the introduction. And I also really want to do it so that people actually visit his channel. He actually doesn't do online tutorial. Well, he doesn't do tutorials on his YouTube channel. But if you like, I'll put a link to his channel in the description below. But if you like his style, you can actually go to his website and contact him about doing Skype lessons, which is really exciting. He's a brilliant teacher. He's very patient, very long suffering. He's put up with me for 20 years. So anyway, so that's something else to look forward to. Something else, I don't know. I guess, you know, when I'm talking about the future of this channel, what kind of things do you guys want to see here? You know, one thing I've kind of wondered about is whether or not I should change my channel name to Tune Basics, because people come here looking for, you know, lessons. I've kept it at Kerin and Gedge because, well, that's who I am, but also because well, when I started this channel, it was never, ever with the intention to teach music. I don't really consider myself a great musician. I'm definitely not a performer, as you'll see by some of the things I'm going to try to do in this live stream. I don't consider myself a performer. In fact, you put me in front of an audience, I just start making mistakes. I'm the kind of person who really enjoys working out tunes and being on my own. To me, a musical instrument is like a puzzle. It's like an intellectual game that I can sit down and I can suss out. And that's why I don't do many video tutorials. In fact, that's why I started doing animated tutorials, because I don't enjoy performing, not really. So bear with me on that one. Where was I going with that? I was going somewhere. Oh, yeah. So the reason why I kept my channel as Kerin Gedge, though, was because originally when I started out, it's because I wanted to make funny videos, like funny animations, or I wanted to write funny songs, or and then it sort of changed a bit to being like you know, I had various ideas anyway. But then when I saw that one of my harmonica videos started doing better, I thought, oh, yeah, okay, maybe I should just. I've been talking for 10 minutes. Gosh. Okay. Anyway, so maybe I thought maybe I should just focus on that. But the reason I've kept my channel as Kerin Gedge is because I have other interests besides music, and I want to explore those things. Like I like movies, I like books, and all that sort of stuff. So while people come to this channel expecting to see music tutorials, don't be surprised if I start producing other things, because this channel isn't really about music. It's about me and my interests. That's why it's called YouTube, because it's about me. Well, not really. I mean, it's about you. Depending on what side of the TV screen you're on. Okay. So anyway, like, just let me know if there's anything you want to see, if there's anything you want to know about me or my opinions on things. Just go to my community page and just, you know, ask some questions, and you know, I'll try and make this. I kind of want to make this channel a bit more interactive. I guess that's another reason for the live streams. I want to have some back and forth with my viewers. It's been fun experimenting with the new community page, because, you know, I've actually been able to get a few more personal comments from people and interact with people on a more personal level beyond just, oh, hey, that was a great video. So, you know, it's pretty good. Just another thing before I move on to other more exciting things. What about requests? Now, people ask me a lot of the, sorry. Start again. People ask a lot of, why can I not speak English today? Okay, people have a lot of requests. You'll see if you go to any one of my videos and you look through the comments, you'll see often, I mean, the biggest one is, can you please do a tutorial for Despacito? And the answer is not yet. I will, I'm planning to do it, and I will do it eventually. It's a much trickier song than say Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. One of the reasons why I have focused on traditional songs, folk songs, and nursery rhymes and things like that, and look, I'm just going to be brutally honest, the reason I focused on those ones is because they are royalty free, and because they're easy, but mainly because they're royalty free. Royalty free means that I can monetize them, whereas something like Despacito, I'm not sure I can monetize that one beyond just telling people to go and check out my Amazon page. But anyway, I don't even know if I can do that. But so yeah, there is a financial reason why I don't do pop songs, and I want to do more pop songs. I finally caved, and I did how to do the Piano Man harmonica solo, and I'm really glad I did that one. It's been a very popular video, and I think it's got me a lot of subscribers. So it made me realize, yeah, that there is room on this channel for me to do pop music, modern day pop music. So yeah, I'll give that some more thought. The problem is, somebody will write on a comment, hey, can you please do blah 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 song? And my first thought is, yeah, that'd be cool, I will. But from the time that I get that comment to the time I actually make it, you know, a whole year could pass, and I don't want people subscribing to me and then getting annoyed with me because I'm not producing what one particular individual wants me to produce. It just comes down to the fact that it takes so long. Like, for the reasons I explained earlier in this video, it just takes so long, and I really don't want to put you off. But if somebody makes a request, just be assured that I write it down, or I try to, you know, keep it in mind, and I'll get to it eventually. Which is actually another reason why I want to do these live streams, because I figured, or at least I realized, that what I can do is I can actually do some video tutorials, which is what I'm going to do next. I'm going to move on to some tutorials that I've kind of jotted down for a bunch of instruments. You can't see it. Well, I just hold up. This is a Fife. See? And believe it or not, I don't play the Fife, but I'm going to do a tutorial on it. Anyway, and this is my Clark tin whistle. This is very exciting. This is the world's, well, it's not the world's biggest recorder, but it's the biggest recorder I own, but I won't be doing that one today. I'll be focusing on this little cheap one, which is much better. And, well, it's easier to play. This is my other recorder. I'll put that one away. What else have I got? Oh, yes, I've got my tremolo harmonica. This is my Suzuki tremolo harmonica. This is my Marine Band's diatonic harmonica, which I really love. That's my favorite. That's been the one that's been in all my oh, sorry, somebody just sent me a message on Facebook. Anyway, yeah, Marine Band. This is actually the harmonica that I've used for all my harmonica tutorials. Except I didn't put the Hona Marine Band logo on it. In my future tutorials, I'm going to change to a Moogig. It's not because I think Moogig's better than Marine Band or anything. It's really just my way of saying thank you to them because they sent me some free harmonicas a little while ago. So I just thought I'd be nice and make a thing for them. And this is my, what is it? This is my Swan chromatic harmonica. And I'd say that this one is probably, I still can't decide which I like more, my tremolo or my chromatic, because tremolo is very different to play to a diatonic. But I feel that there seems to be a greater range that I can experience when I'm playing. And chromatic, I actually, for some reason, find this one a lot easier to play. Maybe it's because on my one the holes are bigger, but this diatonic, I actually find this very difficult to play. I'm actually not a player. People don't understand that I don't, like I was saying before, I don't like performing. I don't enjoy performing. For me, music is a somebody keeps sending me Facebook messages. I should have turned my updates off. But anyway, when I play music, it's really about sitting down by myself and enjoying it by myself. I never really try to perfect something to become a performer. It's just not really my thing. It's not that I'm a shy person. I've actually had a great deal of experience on stage. People don't know this, but when I was, well, most people don't realize when I was 12, I was in Les Miserables when it toured New Zealand, and I sang in front of lots of people. So performing in that respect is not really difficult for me. It's just playing an instrument. It takes a lot of my concentration. And anyway, I'm rambling. I go away. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, what I thought I'd do is use these online streams. How is it that I've been talking for 17 minutes? That is crazy. What's the time? Okay. Sorry. I'm going to try and be, well, I'm not going to try and be quick, but I apologize. This is going on for forever. Maybe I need to not put anything in front of my microphone. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. So I thought what I could do is do some video tutorials, some live video tutorials. Now, I have you know that this is not going to be perfect, and I will make mistakes, but it's about learning together. So this way, I could probably get to some of the songs that people request, or a lot of the songs that I want to get to in video form first. But whatever I do in these live tutorials, just rest assured that eventually there will be an animated version of it, which would most likely be 10 million times better than this live version. So have I talked about everything? I don't know. Oh, yes. Just the last thing. I do actually have a blog, which is, I think it's tunebasics.blogspot.com. I'm going to get around to changing it to tunebasics.com eventually. I've never really taken the blog seriously. It's one of those things that I thought that I would do just to create an extra platform, or rather a landing page, so to speak, for people to come to. So that there was another way that people could find my channel, basically. But one thing that people have been requesting is tabs. And the thing is, when I started learning the harmonica, I didn't use tabs. And you might have seen them. You've got the numbers with the pluses or the minuses next to them. I've never, ever used those. In fact, as I've been learning, I've actually created my, good luck with the new job. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate it. It's actually really good. I'm really loving it. It's nice to actually do something in the adult world. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, but being a stay-at-home dad, I'm just surrounded by kids all day. So it can be quite different. But anyway, so yeah, I've never used tabs, except I did start developing my own style of tablature. So what I think I'm going to start doing on my blog is, for all the songs that I post there, I'm going to start publishing my tabs. And I don't know if I'll make a video or if I'll write just an explanation of how to use them. Just keep a lookout for that. If you like learning with tabs rather than videos, one of the they'll be there for you. One of the biggest things that drives me crazy with people commenting on my channel is they'll tell me to slow down. They'll say your tutorial is too fast, and it kind of boggles my mind a little bit, because you're not meant to be playing along with me as I play. You're meant to be pressing pause and then practicing it, and then pressing play again, and then practicing, and then pressing pause. But for people out there, oh, now I'm getting political updates from friends on Facebook. Anyway, never mind that. This is not a political channel. But anyway, oh damn it, what was I saying? Sorry, I got distracted again. Anyway, for people who prefer tabs, I will be putting tabs on my blog. Okay. See, this is crazy. I have no idea what I've been talking about for the last 21 minutes. Seriously. And I got a like, and I've had 2 comments, and there's 2 people listening to me. So I went from 2 to 4 to 3 to 2. Nice to see that at least 2 people are still listening. Okay, so where am I going to start? Let's start at the very beginning, which is a very good place to start. 10 points to the person who can tell me what movie that quote comes from. Okay. So first, let's look at the tin whistle. Once again, I'm not a fantastic player, but I'm going to do it anyway. So the song today that we'll be looking at is "Oh, When the Saints Go Marching On." Is it "Go Marching On" or "Go Marching In"? I think it's "Marching In." But in any case, hey, how is it that I've got 2 people watching me right now and only 1 like? That is really uncool. But anyway, no, it hasn't changed. Okay. So for those of you who aren't familiar with the song, which I'm sure you all are, I don't really want to do this, but it goes, "Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, I want to be in that number, oh, when the saints go marching in." Or in the key of C, C, E, F, G, C, E, F, G, C, E, F, G, E, C, E, D, E, D, C, C, E, G, 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 F, E, F, G, E, C, D, C. So that's how it goes. So I don't have to do that again. Good. That's fantastic. Okay. So this tin whistle is in the key of C major. And where am I? Okay, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so just look at phrase 1. Okay, so as you know, in my animated tutorials, I break things down into phrases. That's just the way I do it. So the first phrase is C, E, F, G, C, E, F, G. Okay, and so to get the note of C, remember, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but so this one's in the key of C. Another common tin whistle key is the key of D, and I'm pretty sure the fingering's exactly the same. So if yours is in the key of D, don't worry. If it doesn't sound exactly the same as mine, as long as the fingering, as long as you're getting the numbers right, then it should still work. Don't quote me on that. Okay, so how am I going to do this so you can see everything? This is what happens when you live stream using your MacBook. You guys. Okay, so there's 6 holes, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they're not very easy to see. So this is your left hand. You want to use fingers 1, 2, and 3 to cover holes, the top 3 holes. And then this is finger 4, 5, and 6. Okay, to cover the bottom 3 holes, just like that. Now the tin whistle is a bit of a funny one. Well, I love the tin whistle. I have to say I love playing this way more than I love playing recorder. I love it way more than I love playing the fife, which I don't actually play. But the thing I love about this, with the recorder, you'll notice that recorders have a hole on the back. And the purpose of that hole is to change the pitch that you're trying to play. How is it that I've got 3 people watching me and only 1 like? Come on, other 2 people, press like. Gosh. Okay, anyway. Let's start again. Okay, no, well, let's not start again. So the hole on the back for a recorder, for example, is if you cover it, you'll get a low pitch. If you just pinch it slightly with your fingernail so that you've got a little gap in that hole, you end up producing a higher pitch. The thing I love about the tin whistle, oh, actually, sorry, the recorder also has, well, it actually has more than 7 holes, but let's just say it has 7 holes for now. But the tin whistle has 6. So I personally, I mean, when I say this is an easy instrument to play, it is. It's a very easy instrument to play. But that doesn't mean it's easy to play well. Okay, so remember that distinction. I can play, but not well. Okay. Okay, so to produce the C, you cover holes 1 to 6 with fingers 1 to 6 and blow once. All right. And then to play the E, you cover holes 1 to 4 with fingers 1 to 4. So you take those bottom 2 fingers off and you make the E. To make the F, yeah, that's right. To make the F, you want to take that finger off and keep these 3 holes 1 to 3 with fingers 1 to 3. And you want to blow this way. And then to make the G, you want to take finger number 3 off and just cover holes 1 to 2 with fingers 1 to 2 and blow like this. And then the next 4 notes are exactly the same as the first 3 notes. Sorry, it's the first 4 notes. So you go. Like that, okay? So it's 6, 4, 3, 2. Or if you want, you can go 6, 4, 3, 2, 6, 4, 3, 2. Keep practicing this until you end up with something that sounds like this. All right, so press pause if you have to, because now I'm going to move straight on to phrase 2, whether you like it or not. So can you pause a live stream? Anyway, okay, so phrase 2. Okay, so phrase 2 is C, E, F, G, E, C, E, D. I'm just waiting for somebody to comment saying you have such a beautiful voice. Nobody's done that yet. I feel really self-conscious. Okay, anyway, so what we want to do is, now the first 4 notes of phrase 2 are actually exactly the same as the 4 notes that I was just teaching you in phrase 1. So it's fingers 1 to 6, covering holes 1 to 6. Then fingers 1 to 4 on holes 1 to 4. Then fingers 1 to 3 on holes 1 to 3. Then fingers 1 to 2 on holes 1 to 2. Hang on. Yeah. And then fingers, 5 people. That's like the most people I've had watching a live stream. Well, back down to 4. Okay, never mind. Hang on. Okay. Focus. Fingers 1 to 4 on holes 1 to 4. Fingers 1 to 6 on holes 1 to 6. Fingers 1 to 4 on holes 1 to 4. and fingers 1 to 5 on holes 1 to 5. So we're going 6. Hang on. Oh, thank you, Sophie. Finally, somebody told me that I have a beautiful voice and that my playing is beautiful. That just made my day. I can die a happy man now. Okay, so I'm getting too distracted. Okay, so we're going 6, 4, 3, 2, 4, 6, 4, 5. So like this. I made a mistake there. So anyway, see if you can practice that until you end up with something like this. And press pause if you have to, because now we're going to move on to phrase 3. Okay, so phrase 3, it goes E, D, C, C, E, G, 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 F, or 4, 5, 6, 6, 4, 2, 2, 2, 3. And this is what I mean. Cover holes 1 to 4 with fingers 1 to 4 and blow gently. Actually, I should have mentioned that. For this whole tutorial so far, we've just been doing the blow gently, okay? And I kind of started talking about this, but I got distracted. So the thing I love about the tin whistle is blowing gently produces low notes. Okay, but blowing hard produces higher pitched. Like that. So this whole lesson so far, we've just been focusing on blowing gently, okay, to produce the low notes. And just so you know, if you wanted to play this entire song in a higher pitch or a higher octave, it's exactly the same fingering. You just have to play. Sorry, it's the same fingering. You just have to blow a bit harder. So the fingering's the same whether you play an octave higher or an octave lower. So to play an octave higher, you just blow a bit harder. To play an octave lower, you just blow a bit softer. But the fingering is exactly the same. So phrase 3. You can see why I do animated tutorials. I can like do everything really quickly, and I don't have to yabber on the way I do. So phrase 3. Cover holes 1 to 4 with fingers 1 to 4 and blow gently once. Okay. Cover holes 1 to 5 with fingers 1 to 5 and blow gently once. Cover holes 1 to 6 with fingers 1 to 6 and blow gently twice. Cover holes 1 to 4 with fingers 1 to 4 and blow gently once. Cover holes 1 to 2 with fingers 1 to 2 and blow gently 3 times. And cover holes 1 to 3 with fingers 1 to 3 and blow gently once. Okay, so practice this until you end up with something that sounds like this. Apologize for the little mistake in there. So, moving on to phrase 3. Actually, while I move on to phrase 3, if anybody could type in the comments, just let me know how the sound is, because I don't really know. I'm just using the built-in mic on my computer, so I just want to make sure it's coming through okay. So if somebody could flick me a little message, just let me know. That'd be absolutely fantastic. So phrase 4. Phrase 4 is E, F, G, E, C, D, C, like that. Okay, so in terms of fingering, it's 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 4, 6, 5, 6, E, F, G, E, C, D, C. So it might pay, if you want, just memorize the 4, 3, 2, 4, 6, 5, 6, and you'll get it. So, okay, cover holes 1 to 4 with fingers 1 to 4 and blow gently once. Cover holes 1 to 3 with fingers 1 to 3 and blow gently once. Cover holes 1 to 2 with fingers 1 to 2 and blow gently once. Cover holes 1 to 4 with fingers 1 to 4 and blow gently once. Cover holes 1 to 6 with fingers 1 to 6 and blow gently once. And cover holes 1 to 5 with fingers 1 to 5 and blow gently once. Yeah. And cover holes 1 to 6 with fingers 1 to 6 and blow gently once. All right, and practice this until you end up with something that sounds like this. Sad to say that I only have one viewer now. It's very sad. But anyway, moving right along. Now you can put all these phrases together and hopefully I can play it properly. Hang on. Now these things do get filled pretty quickly with spit. So you just need to sort of regularly give them a bit of a shake. Don't bang it on anything because you'll break it. Okay. Practice this until you end up with something that sounds like this. Hang on. Not like that. And there you have it. If you want to play it in a higher octave, just blow a bit harder. Whoops. All right, so, sorry, it's just full of my spit. So, remember, if you want to clone me, all you have to do is just get one of my musical instruments, and maybe you can clone me. Can you clone somebody from their saliva? We're not doing the Fife. Not right now. Okay, so that's how you play "Oh When the Saints Go Marching In" or "On In." Hang on. That's how you play "Oh When the Saints Go Marching In" on the tin whistle. Okay. So let's move on to how to play "Oh When the Saints Go Marching In" on a tremolo harmonica. Thank you to the one person who's watching me. I really greatly, hugely appreciate it. Right now, I'm just bewildered by the fact that I have been talking for nearly 40 minutes. I haven't even had lunch. It's actually lunchtime, or at least lunchtime was half an hour ago. I'm getting hungry. So if I faint, call 911. Actually, don't, because the number for the emergency services in my country is not 911. Anyway. Okay, so this is my tremolo harmonica. This one has 24 holes. The thing I love about this one, this is a Suzuki. Now, I don't have much experience with these, so I don't know if this is a good one. I know that this was the one that I could afford, and I do enjoy playing it. So this has 24 holes. It actually has 28 holes, but you got to see how there's one hole on top of the other. You treat each section like it's one hole, okay? Now, these white areas are actually the C. So there's the first C, the second C, third C, and the fourth C. So as you can see, this tremolo is in the key of C. So first we'll just look at the basic, how to play it, play the song, starting with the C on the 9th hole. Now the thing that is kind of unfortunate about this one is there are no numbers. So if you've got a tremolo and it's got no numbers, you the one that makes the lowest tone, just treat that as if it's number 1, okay? But we're going to blow the first one into number 9. I don't think I need to sing this to you again. Do I need to? I don't really want to. I hate singing these songs. It's like the biggest cringe factor in all my videos is when I sing the song. When people tell me I have a beautiful voice, I kind of roll my eyes. But anyway, tremolo. Okay, so we're going to look at phrase 1, okay, which, as you know, is C, E, F, G, C, E, F, G. Oh, sorry, somebody's sending me Facebook messages. I'm going to turn off my notifications next time. Okay, okay, so we're going to look at phrase 1. You want to blow into hole number 9, okay, to get the C. Remember, I'll be putting the tabs for this on my blog site. I'll put a link in the description below. So to get the E, you want to blow into hole 11. So that's 9, 10, 11. For the F, you want to breathe in through 12. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're going to breathe in through that one. And you're going to hit the right note, unlike what I just did. And to get the G, you want to blow into hole 13. So again, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now, the next 4 notes are the same as the last 4 notes. So we're going to blow into 9. We're going to blow into 11. We're going to breathe in through 12. And we're going to blow into 13 again. And you want to practice this until you end up with something that sounds like this. All right. So keep practicing that. Press pause if you have to, because I'm going to be moving on now to phrase 2. Okay, so for phrase 2, that's the one that goes C, E, F, G, E, C, E, D. All right. So wait to get the C. I'm going to blow in to hole number 9. To get the 11, we're going to blow into hole 11. To get the F, we're going to breathe in through hole 12. To get the G, we're going to blow into hole 13. Now, to get the E, we're going to blow into hole 11. To get the C, we're going to blow back into hole number 9. To get the E, we're going to blow into hole 11. And to get the D, we're going to breathe in through hole 10, and through hole 10. And so practice this until you end up with something that sounds like this. Not like that. Hang on. Like that. Yeah, that's what you want. Okay, so now we're going to move on to phrase 3. All right, so phrase 3 is E, D, C, C, E, G, 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 F. Charlotte, can you please be quiet? I'm trying to teach people how to play the harmonica. Sorry, something's upsetting my bird. It's probably my playing. All right, so E, D. Okay, E, D, C, C, E, G, 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 F. So that's the bit we're up to. What we want to do is blow through hole number 11. And then we're going to breathe in through hole number 10. And then we're going to blow twice into hole number 9. Okay, and then we're going to blow into hole number 11. Then we're going to blow 3 times into hole number 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then to get the F, we want to breathe in through hole 12. Just like that, okay? So practice this until you end up with something that sounds like this. Hang on, not like that. I'm just got to find the hole. Okay. Practice this until you end up with something that sounds like this. All right, so moving on to phrase 4. Okay, so 9, 10, 11. You want to blow into hole 11. Then we want to breathe in through hole 12. Oh, yep. Then we're going to blow into hole number 13. Then we're going to blow into hole 11. And we're going to blow back into hole number 9. And we're going to breathe in through hole 10. and then we're going to blow back into 9. And practice this until you end up with something that sounds like this. Hang on. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I was going backwards. That's exactly how it should sound. I'm going to try and play the whole thing from front to back. Keep in mind, today is the first day I've ever actually played this song on a tremolo, so I'm probably going to make mistakes. Yeah, I made a mistake. Anyway, actually, so that's one way to play "Oh When the Saints Go Marching Home" or on or in. Anyway, that's one way to play "Oh When the Saints" on a tremolo harmonica. But there's another way, and I've written it down on my mysterious sheet of paper here. Here it is. Okay, tremolo, part 2. Now, this is if you want to play it in a much lower pitch. Please, Charlotte, be quiet. Shh. Something's really upsetting my cockatiel. Okay, so remember these white bits on my tremolo, at least, are the Cs. So hole number 3. Remember, this is 20. We're calling this a 24-hole tremolo. I'm sorry if you have a 16-hole or a 300 hole or whatever. Just this is the one we're gonna. This is what we're looking at today. Okay, so for phrase 1, back to phrase 1. Okay, which is C E F G C E F G. We're going to blow into 3. Now that doesn't sound very nice. I think my reed might be cracked. So it's not my playing, it's the harmonica. Okay, and then we're going to blow into 5. This is where it gets weird. We're going to breathe in through 4. That reed sounds really bad. I'm so sorry. And then we're going to blow into 7. So the next 4 notes are the same as the ones we just learned. We're going to blow into 3. And then we're going to blow into 5. And then we're going to breathe in through 4. Okay, and then we're going to blow again into 7. Thank you, Sophie. She said that was great. I'm glad. I'm glad somebody thinks so. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'll try that again. So practice this until you end up with something that sounds like this. Like that, okay? Now, moving on to phrase 2, we're going to, remember, phrase 2 is C, E, F, G, E, C, E, D. Okay, so we're going to blow into 3. And then we're going to blow into 5. We're going to breathe in through 4. Then we're going to blow into 7. 6, 7. Then we're going to blow into 5 again. Then we're going to blow back into 3. And then we're going to blow back into 5. And then we're going to breathe in through 2. Once again, I'm sorry about the sound. It's a little bit off, but I think it's because I have probably blown too hard on these reeds, and they've cracked a little bit. So I do need to invest in a new tremolo. Say hi to Charlotte, everybody. This is Charlotte. Yeah, she's a bit shy. Okay, practice this until you end up with something that sounds like this. Yeah. so now phrase 3. E, D, C, C, E, G, 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 F. We want to blow into 5. We're going to breathe in through 2. Then we're going to blow into 3. Blow into 3 twice then. And then we're going to blow back into 5. Then we're going to blow into 7 3 times. And then we're going to breathe in through 6 once. The first one, okay, breathe in through 6. Not that one. Hang on. 3. Hang on. Don't breathe in through 6. Breathe in through 4. I've written the wrong thing down. Silly sausage. Okay. Get what I said about 6. Breathe in through 4. Okay, so practice this until you end up with something that sounds like this. And remember, with the harmonicas, if you can't make a single note, don't worry about it. Harmonicas are designed so that if you breathe in or blow out of the neighboring holes, it should actually harmonize. Okay, so it's not really a big deal. It's a little bit trickier to do that on a tremolo, mind you. But with a diatonic harmonica, I wouldn't worry too much if you can't make a single note to begin with, because it doesn't really take away from your playing. Not in the early stages of learning anyway. So anyway, phrase 4. Okay. So for phrase 4, we want to... phrase 4 is the one that goes E, F, G, E, C, D, C. So we're going to blow into hole number 5. Then we're going to breathe in through hole number 4. And then we're going to blow into 7. And then we're going to blow back into 5. And then we're going to blow into 3. And then we're going to breathe in through 2. And then we're going to blow into 3 again. Okay, so practice this until you end up with something that sounds better than this. Yeah, my reeds seriously need help on the lower spectrum of this instrument. Now, there's another way you can approach O Saints, O When the Saints on a tremolo harmonica, and that's if you want to play it up a bit higher. So that's 9. Remember, this is hole number 9. So this is hole number 15. Okay, I know because I counted. So hole number 15. Sorry. So phrase 1. As you can probably tell now, I've been talking for nearly an hour and I'm losing my voice. Okay, so phrase 15. Phrase 1. We want to just to recap. Phrase 1 is C, E, F, G, C, E, F, G. Okay, so. Okay, I'm going to do this for another 20 minutes. And if I don't get to the end, too bad. Okay, I've got to stop and eat some lunch. I'm so hungry. Okay, so we want to blow into 15. Okay, like that. And then we're going to blow into 17. Okay, now we want to breathe in through hole number 20. All right. And now we're going to, sorry, that was breathing in through hole number 20. And now we're going to blow into hole number 19. Now the next 4 notes are the same as the last 4 notes. Blowing into 15 there. And then we want to blow into 17. Sorry, that's the one. Okay, now we want to breathe in through hole number 20, which is that one there. And then we want to blow into hole 19. Okay, and practice this until you end up with something that sounds like this. Sorry. Like that, okay? So, sorry, I'm just getting tired now. And Charlotte won't be quiet. Do you want to go back into your cage? You go back to the kitchen. There you go. All right, so phrase 2. C, E, F, G, E, C, E, D. Okay, so we want to blow into 15 once. Now we want to blow into 17 once. Now we want to breathe in through 20 once. And then we want to blow into 19 once. And now we're going to blow into 17 once. We're going to blow into 15 once. We're going to blow back into 17 once. And then we're going to breathe in through 18. All right, so you want to practice that until you end up with something that sounds hopefully better than this. Like that, okay? Goodness, I've got it. Okay, so for phrase 3, we are going to blow into 17. And then we're going to breathe in through 18. We're going to blow into 15 twice. We're going to blow into 17 once. We're going to blow into 19 3 times. And then we're going to breathe in through 20 once. Okay, and practice this until you end up with something that sounds like this. Hang on. All right. Oh, please stop it. Charlotte. Shh. Okay, so anyway, we'll move on to phrase 4 now. All right, so which is E, F, G, E, C, D, C. All right, so we want to blow into 17. And then we're going to breathe in through 20. Oh, yeah. And then we're going to blow into 19. Now we want to blow back into 17. And then we're going to blow into 15. And then we're going to breathe in through 18. And then we're going to blow into 15 again. So practice this until you end up with something that sounds like this. Sorry. Hang on. Something like that anyway. All right, so that's the 3 ways. There's actually a 4th way that you can play it, but I'm just going to not do that. Oh, there's my case. Not do that one because I am running out of time. I want to move on to a different instrument. But first, I have to do something about my bird. So stay tuned. Hold on. Charlotte, wait. You have to be quiet, sweetheart. All right. You can't make noise. I'm on YouTube. It's not YouTube, it's MeTube. All right. If you want to talk, you can get your own channel. Yeah. we can do a live stream for you. All right, but not right now. Just. All right, go back into your cage. This is very embarrassing. I'm going to have to put you in another room because you won't be quiet. All right. Yeah, don't worry. I will put some cockatiels on TV for you later, and you can watch them and you can have a really nice time. Just for the meantime, stay in here, okay? I do apologize for that. Anyway, okay, so what are we doing now? What have I got here? So we've done the tin whistle, we've done the tremolo. Now let's look at the diatonic. Now, I've already done a tutorial for diatonic, but I realized that I actually only showed you one very basic way of how to play it. So I want to show you two more on the diatonic. Now, this one's going to be tricky because it does require a bend. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay, so this one requires a bend, and I don't normally do bends in my tutorials. I've done it once. I honestly don't really know how to approach teaching how to do bending. I'm not good at bending, but I can say that if you can't bend a note, go to learntheharmonica.com. Not only is it an awesome website, but it is also a really cool channel called learntheharmonica.com. There's a guy there called Liam. He makes some fantastic videos. If you want to watch really amazing, awesome harmonica tutorials from somebody who really does know what they're doing, go watch Liam. I can't say that. I can't stress that anymore. And look, he's not the only harmonica tutor who's better than me. There's lots of them, but he's the first one that comes to my mind. But he does have some good bending tutorials. So if you can't do the bend that you need to do to play this, go watch his video on bending. Try to remember to put a link in the description below. But yeah, check that out. So anyway, so if you want to play it, so the one I showed you on my animated tutorial was that one, okay, which is starting at hole number 4. If you want to get a nice deep sort of sound, you start on hole number 1. So C, E, F, G, C, E, F, G. We're going to go blowing into 1. Then we're going to blow into 2. To get the F, we need to breathe in through 2, and I believe it is a bend. So, see, it's very tricky. It takes me a little while. Okay, so after you suss out that bend, we're going to blow into 3. And the next 4 notes are the same as the last 4 notes. Blowing into 1. Then we're going to blow into 2. Then we want to breathe in through 2. So it is hard to get that note right. And then we're going to blow into 3. Not 4, 3. Okay, so you practice this until you end up with something that sounds immeasurably superior to what I just did. See, I'm so new at bends. Yeah, but if you keep practicing, you will get it. I promise you. So phrase 2, we're going to blow into 1, which sorry, phrase 2, C, E, F, G, E, C, E, D. So we're going to blow into 1. Then we're going to blow into 2. Then we want to get that F again. So we're going to breathe in through 2, but make it bend. A good way to do it actually is to sit, if you've got a piano, if you're lucky enough to have a piano, sit there and breathe through 2 until you, and change the positions of your mouth and throat and tongue and all that kind of stuff until you actually make that sound, and the pressure that you're breathing using. Sorry, I am stumbling on my words today. So that's roughly the F. So breathing in through 2. Okay, and then we want to blow into 3 again. Not 4, I keep blowing into 4. That's 3, okay. And then we're going to go back to 2 and blow into 2. And then we're going to blow back into 1. And then we're going to blow back into 3. Oh, hang on. Not 3. We're going to blow back into 2, sorry. I wrote down the wrong thing. Yeah, so blow into 2, and then we're going to breathe in through 1. Like that, okay? So once again, the reeds on this one don't sound that good. I'm actually probably due a new harmonica. So this one's starting to sound a little bit there. Okay, so practice this until you end up with something that sounds better than this. Better than this. Hang on. Yeah, so you get the idea anyway. So, of course, if you keep practicing, you'll sound better than that, okay? So phrase 3 is E, D, C, C, E, G, 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 F. Okay, so we want to blow into 2. And we're going to breathe in through 1. And we're going to blow into 1 twice. Then we're going to blow into 2. We're going to blow into 3 times. And then we're going to breathe in through 2 to make that F. Oh, that sounds terrible. Sort of like that, okay? And practice this until you end up with something that sounds better than this. See, with the bends, I haven't actually got to the point where I can do them without several attempts. See, that's what I meant before when I said that I'm not really a performer. I don't practice this instrument enough to actually be able to do the bending. So let's try that again. Hang on. Before I actually started doing the stream, I practiced it a couple of times and I got it. I should have been streaming then. Okay. Anyway, the point is, it doesn't matter if I can't do this. What matters is that I'm trying to show you that you can do this, okay? So it is possible to get that F if you figure out how to bend on the 2. Yeah, that was actually it. So practice and get better than me, and then share a video with me and show me that you can do it, and I will be like, oh, thank you. My video actually worked. Okay, so phrase 4. Okay, we're going to blow into 2. And then we're going to breathe in through 2 to make that bend again, that horrible bend that I can't do. That's almost it. Blowing it. Okay, then we're going to blow into 3. And then we're going to blow into 2. And we're going to blow into 1 again. We're going to breathe in through 1. And then we're going to blow into 1. So it sort of sounds, let's see if I can do it. And there's no way I'm going to try and play that again, because seriously, bending, it is a real skill. And that's why I recommend that you do go to people like Liam on learntheharmonica.com, because these guys can actually do the bends and I can't. Now you kind of get a feeling for why I do animated tutorials as opposed to live ones. Anyway, there is another way you can play it on a diatonic. So we want to play it in a higher octave. And for that, so you know that the 1 is C. Okay, so we've played the lower one, which was very difficult to do because it required a bend. And then there's the one that I have an animated tutorial for, which is the one that starts on 4. But if you want to play it a bit higher, you can start on hole number 7, which is also C. So starting with phrase 1, we want to blow into 7, which is a nice crisp C. Then we want to blow into 8. Then we're going to breathe in through 9. Okay, and then we want to, where am I? Okay, then we want to blow into 9. Okay, and then the next 4 notes are the same as the last 4 notes. Blowing into 7 and then blowing into 8. Breathing in through 9. And then blowing into 9 again. Let's practice that until you end up with something that sounds like this. Beautiful thing about that, no bends, no overblows, just straight playing. That's the way I like it. All right, so phrase 2, C, E, F, G, E, C, E, D. What we want to do is blow into 7. And then we want to blow into 8 again. And then we want to breathe in through 9 again. And then we want to blow into 9. And then we're going to blow into 8. And then we're going to blow into C. Into 7. And then we're going to blow into 8 again. And then we're going to breathe in through 8. That's how you get that last D on that line. So practice this until you end up with something that sounds like this. And like I said, don't worry if you hit the holes on either side, because it'll just harmonize with what you're playing. So for phrase 3, we want to, well, hang on. Phrase 3 is E, D, C, C, E, G, 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 F. Okay, so we're going to blow in through 8. And then we're going to, hang on. Oh, yeah, then we're going to breathe in through 8. Then we're going to blow into 7 twice. All right, and then we're going to blow back into 8. Whoops. And then we're going to blow into 9 3 times. And then we're going to breathe in through 9. like that. Okay? And practice that until you end up with something that sounds like this. Hang on. Okay? So phrase 4, which is E, F, G, E, C, D, C. We're going to start by blowing into 8 again. And then we're going to breathe in through 9. And then we're going to blow into 9. And then we're going to blow into 8. And then we're going to blow into 7. And then we're going to breathe in through 8. And then we're going to blow into 7 again. And hopefully you can practice that until you end up with something that sounds far better than this. Hang on. And let's see if I can actually play that whole thing in that higher octave. Cool. Well, yeah, I sort of got it. But, you know, practice makes perfect, as they say. So now we are done with the diatonic harmonica, and I have been talking for 1 hour and 16 minutes. I have probably, no doubt, lost 1,000 subscribers because of this terrible I'm playing, but never mind. Okay, hold on. I'm just ticking the ones that I've done. I have quite a few to get through. I've done the tin whistle, and I've done the tremolo, and I've done the diatonic. It is actually 1 o'clock. I've got to pick my kids up from school, so I might have to be continued this one. I mean, I don't have to pick them up now. It's just I've got to have lunch. I've got to play some Xbox. These are things you do when you're a stay-at-home dad. So anyway, I'll tell you what, we'll leave it there for today because I cannot believe that I have been talking for nearly 1 hour and 20 minutes. It's just crazy to think that I'm even capable of talking for that gross amount of time. So, yeah. Look, I'll tell you what, we'll leave it there today. And I just want to say thanks for watching. Thank you for the one person who watched continuously for the whole last hour and 20 minutes. Thank you, Sophie, and thank you, Ron, for commenting. I really appreciate it. Thank you for those of you who watched and couldn't stay but chose to stay subscribed to me because that's really cool. Oh, look, I loved your live stream. Thanks for doing it. Thank you, Sophie. I really appreciate you watching. I want you to know that from the bottom of my heart. It means a great deal to me. So anyway, I'm going to live stream. I'm going to try to live stream once a week, okay? I can't tell you what days they will be. They'll be different because I work a rotational roster. So whenever I've got a free day and whenever Charlotte is not chirping and when the kids aren't here, I am going to do a live stream. And hopefully you'll get the feeling that I still care about this channel and I still care about you guys. And thank you very much for your time. And until next time, stay tuned. Press the end stream button. Do I want to end? Yes.